would put me really well into politics, pastorship, or lawyer. And I know those three seem really not looped together, but
could either be great or
or the most horrible thing.
Three professions you could provide.
Yeah, it could be terrible. I am Dr. Tyson Voigt, and I'm the assistant professor of percussion here at SEU. Our faculty are of a wide range of ages and experiences and areas. The ensembles cover a wide range of experiences and areas, from commercial music to worship music, which is sort of commercial, but also classical worship music, orchestral music, band music, jazz music, percussion ensemble. It's all here. Even for such a small school, it's actually really amazing that we have all of those opportunities. But the smallness of it gets you with faculty a lot. At a really large institution, you might be with a lot of graduate students who are wonderful people and great teachers, but they're not yet the full experts in the field the way, say, the faculty at SEU are. You have to be very flexible, and you have to be very diversified. If your thing is just this, you will probably not make it. Most of the time when you're a young musician, when you walk in the room, it might be one of your first gigs, but that gig will lead to lots of other things. And that includes teaching, performing, composition, anything. One thing leads to another. So no matter what that first phone call is, you have to do great at it. You need to be adept in both classical and commercial music. And in even a more pragmatic sense, musicians today have to be able to read and go by ear. You can't do just one or the other, or you're just not going to have a successful career, because the way that you piece together your life, even if you have a full-time W-2 position, is that you're going to have to be able to do both of those really, really well. The videos of my mother pregnant with me are labeled Thumper, because every time drums were playing, I was kicking her stomach. And as a toddler, couldn't even walk yet, in diapers, on the kitchen floor with pots and pans and spoons, I was hitting stuff. I've just always kind of been doing that. So I think it was almost inevitable that God was saying, you're going to be a musician. I thought about being a number of other things, pastor, politician even. I'm glad I didn't do that. Yeah. But I think I was always just sort of going to do music. In what capacity, I wasn't sure. And even now, that it's always changing a little bit, but I think it was always going to be music. In order to stay well-rounded, I try to make sure that I'm active in the areas that I'm teaching. I want to be a doer, and therefore to understand what the scene is needing and wanting. I always really just wanted to be a solo and chamber musician, and that was what I was going to do, play solo marimba, teach drumline, that kind of thing, and that changed quickly when I found out what was actually available for me to play. So I played triangle and bass drum. So every time someone called and said, hey, we need a drummer, really need somebody to come and play drums for us, I would have to say, that's not really my game. I'm going to embarrass myself if I do that. And I got really tired of that. So I started picking up drum set as well and started saying, yes, absolutely, I'm a drummer. What are we playing? And then just practicing and listening like crazy to get that done. I've found in my own career that you can't not play drum set well. And therefore, I need to teach everyone else how to do that well as well. I think my skill set would put me really well into politics, pastorship, or lawyer. And I know those three seem really not looped together, but
could either be great or
or the most horrible thing.
Three professions you could provide.
Yeah, it could be terrible. But I think I just tend to gravitate towards people-centered intellectual fields. Yeah. And I view even pastorship as that, but they also all have to do with some level of relationship. And I think that's why I gravitate towards those.